Reaper might feel uncomfortable with, and he's trying to get rid of race jitters by just doing some kind of complicated tricks. I mean, I actually approve of what Reaper's practicing here because a lot of people underestimate how tough that shell grab is when you're in a tournament race and you're nervous. There's a lot of like little things that you have to do in every stage that can easily cost a minute loss, and you have to kind of talk yourself through those things, and that's kind of what Reaper's doing right now.
Oh my gosh.
The other race stream is on Resifos. Thank you, Wiener Wiener Wiener, for that.
You just wanted to say his name.
I love saying his name.
I want to commentate the other race, but it's being already commentated.
I love seeing the letters of his name sprayed on the stream. On the screen.
Wiener, wiener, wiener.
Always wieners, never losers.
Yeah, he's looking. I thought that was Reaper at first. If Reaper just readies up, then this becomes a non-issue.
And yet, LinkDead does get to play the winner of this race. And as many people may remember, there was a LinkDead Darbian race in No Star World Tournament 1 between LinkDead and Darbian. And LinkDead had to make a huge comeback at the end of that race, and it was glorious.
Goes up.
I was like watching
brings a new set of issues.
that.
Does anybody have a video of that?
I don't think it exists anymore, but oh my god, it was amazing.
Lost to the Twitch VODs.
That's just bad luck to stumble in this race for your first one.
My gosh, Reaper, come on, ready up. Want to get this started. We're just looking at this.
But I do approve of Darbian's shirt for this race.
Looks like Reaper's getting that Naki Tech out at this point.
He must have been riding the struggle bus before this race or something. Either that or he's just really got bad jitters.
Darbian is also starting to get the jitters. I mean, look at that heart rate. That little number on the screen next to Darbian splits is his pulse. He has hooked up the heart rate monitor.
If it goes to 0, somebody call 911.
Goes to 0, I'm calling 911, getting in my car and driving down there and finding out what the hell's going on. Then I'll be late to SUDQ and very sad.
I wish we could stream from your phone, Cav, because we could do a pre-show from Buffalo Wild Wings before airing it off.
I believe it's called Periscope, but oh man. If there's any chance at all of having a serious stream for that, I don't know. I'm tempted to wear a suit just to call that thing in person, and I'm tempted to also arrive comfortably.
If you wear a suit, I will wear some, like, fancy attire myself. I look very pretty in a skirt.
The question is, will the suit have an orange tie?
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, rough practice.
That was the question yesterday I posed to Twitter, and you guys can answer this too, and they have both readied up, by the way. Do I wear a bow tie or a normal tie? And Yuna's question to that was, which one's orange? And my response was both.
What?
So you have an orange hat with an orange tie?
And a blue suit.
I did want to explain one thing really quickly, guys. ReaperGoblin is using a Naki Tech because his Super Nintendo is not modded. There are 2 plastic pieces in the US Super Nintendo that prevent us from using the Super Famicom version.
I'm pretty sure
ReaperGoblin wants to use the Super Famicom version because it saves 3 seconds. So he plugs in the Naki Tech and plugs in the port. He just better not load or save state, otherwise he'll be in trouble.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Saving and loading state will be a DQ.
Mm-hmm.
So something to keep an eye on.
Anyways, Darbian with the US version, ReaperGoblin with the Famicom version. Darbian has access
I'm
to
not gonna
Freedom
watch
Cape,
where
but
he
at the
is, except
cost
at
of 3
key
seconds. So
moments
here
in
we
the
go,
run.
guys. Let's do it.
It's like some of those 3 seconds
I
have
don't know
already
what those
gone by
moments are,
almost,
but
but I
I know that
believe
they're
their
key
streams are
moments.
about a second apart.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, yeah,
It
I'm
seems like they're identical.
pretty much.
Hello, Sugar.
I'm also noticing now Star of Doom and Panda Pair are 5 minutes into their race already. So if you haven't loaded up Rezi's stream yet, definitely do that.
Time for Y3.
Walk us through it, Sky.
Alright, so this box jump is absolutely horrible. You need to get it, otherwise it's a major time deduction. It's so easy to clip the 16th. So here we go. Reaper makes it, Darbian makes it. No problem for either runner. Great. You definitely don't want to see somebody struggle early on, because then the first 2 splits are kind of like blah. But I'm really happy both of them got the box jump. So
I'd appreciate no updates.
let's see
from
who gets
him.
the 58 and who gets the 59.
259s.
No
I'm
updates where he
59.
is.
Right?
It's 259s.
Whoa, I'm a little behind you. I have to reload. Hang on.
Ah, okay.
I'm like 7 seconds behind you, so
Yeah.
everything's gonna feel like a spoiler.
I hate when that happens.
Oh yeah, yeah.
No shell jumps today.
Okay, that's a little better.
Okay. No deaths in YI4. Like, they're literally identical.
Playing with the Naki tech.
I
Oh
feel
yeah,
like
and
I'm
most
watching
of the
two
time,
mirrors,
when you have
especially
2
after
really
you
good
just
runners,
practice.
you're gonna be identical right up to Morton's most of the time. The only exceptions to this rule are if something goes weird with the shell in DS and Donut Secret 1. Otherwise, it's gonna be pretty even up to Morton, give or take, you know,
No shenanigans.
flying
here.
speed RNG, adjusting flight speed and such.
Just like the race with GDF and Rupert earlier today, they're pretty much dead even. There is a slight separation here. ReaperGoblin gets a 281 door, Darbian a 279 door. Not major, but looking for things to add up.
He missed the 3-frame trick on the door, like most of us do.
Yeah. ReaperGoblin says, I don't really care about this mushroom. Not
That
sure.
is... Can you explain why he did that, Cap?
My best guess is he's just showing off a little there. He's making a statement. I don't need this mushroom to beat Darbian. And while it's likely he doesn't, you know, there's just no real reason to do that. Doesn't waste time because it's in an auto scroller, but it would even only then waste time because you were reaching over to push select and letting go of another button.
What is the middle timer rating for you guys? Because I have like, I'll give you an example here. I got 349 and Darbian's 333 and ReaperGoblin's like 335.
ReaperGoblin is hitting 355 right now.
Oh wow, I'm like still 10 seconds behind you.
No worries. Some solid Donut Plains 1 takeoffs. A little distracted by the Morton flies in the other race. Good job by both of those runners, too.
Mm-hmm. Something that also helps with the Morton fly while we're kind of flying through this stage, there was a visual cue today that I got a chance to practice. I watch Mario's feet when you're going up against the springboard. I mean, it doesn't work 100% of the time, but it's very helpful.
Mr. Cowboy said don't wake the Rip Van Fish.
I don't know why Darbian has held on to that. I'm still not sure about that piece of advice, but I'm impressed that
What do you mean?
Darbian still does it. There was a point where I was playing enough, and it felt like every time I woke up a Rip Van Fish, I was a little slower to the pipe. The timer would always be the same, but the music was just a little off.
Really?
And so I stopped waking up Rip Van Fish. And since then, I've kind of stopped doing that, but Darbian has kind of held on to that idea.
By the way, nice shell grabs by both Darbian and ReaperGoblin. Again, not as easy as it looks. And it looks like Darbian's hanging on to the shell.
Yep.
Reaper taking the P-switch because it's easier to
48's
shoot
not
up.
too good.
With the P-switch, you can't bop the cheeps at the end, or the blurbs, and so you'll be able to just cape spin through them.
Yeah.
ReaperGoblin is slowly building a lead here. It's probably up to like 5-10 seconds by now. Maybe not 10. He's through the gate at 5:44. Darbian,
Ooh.
not sure what just happened.
I've never ever messed up that ghost house like that.
That's going to be the first major... It's not even a major time loss, but it's close. It's not minor.
He tried to recover by getting
Tried
the
to cut
boost
the
to kind of
corner too
bounce them
close
up,
up
kind of
there.
like no cape strats, but no dice on those boosts. Once they move, they kind of stay stationary.
Yeah. ReaperGoblin nails the quick takeoff. Let's see what Darbian does. Darbian just goes the safe way.
To be honest, you can still 262 while taking off there. I've done it before. In my opinion, with the amount of how hard taking off from the left side of that spinning
gonna be like
platform
a
is,
61,
I think it's
mid
worth the
61.
deduction in seconds unless you're playing someone
High
like
60.
GF or Link Dead. I feel like that trade-off is worth it.
Darbian, I don't know if it's just these levels or what, but his heart rate seems to have calmed down a little bit since the mistake. I noticed that happens to me too. Like once you do screw up once, it's out of your system at that point. You can calm down a little bit.
But the real part of the race is starting with Morton's, and then they get a little bit of a reprieve until Reznor/Ludwig. But Morton Fly, I feel, is like the first place that's going to separate this race.
Morton Fly was always a challenge. ReaperGoblin is there right now.
Now, Cab, you're racing. Do you take the trade-off? Do you not worry about the springboard and take the 6-second deduction? What are you thinking here?
Depends on how my recent practices went. When I was first learning this, I was really good at getting the springboard. This year, I've been really bad at getting the springboard.
Mm-hmm.
It just depends on how you're feeling. You might want to just eat the time or go for Cecil Fly. If you can get Cecil Fly, you don't need that springboard anyway. Looks like they both got it.
Very nice.
It took a little bit looking at this to figure out that the real trick was to make sure that you land on that springboard as the spikes are at one end of their movements from side to side. That way they're in place for an extra second or so.
Darbian.
Well, if you're watching Resi's stream, there's a couple of... Both players lost cape against Reznor in Vanilla Fortress, so they're going to go into Butterbridge capeless. Good luck, Panda Bear and Star of Doom.
Dang. It's intense on the no
least they can
cape
get
front,
easy
though.
cape
Sometimes those
back,
races
bro.
are really tough to... or not tough. They're really fun to watch because it's tough on both the runners, especially if they haven't practiced their no cape strats.
Reaper going for it and gets the Vanilla Dome 1 fly.
Very nice, Reaper. It's the 282 on Vanilla Dome 1.
Gets a clean Vanilla Secret one as well. Scary thing when you're playing Darbian, he's pretty automatic at just about everything.
Alright, the 3-level gauntlet is done.
Can't say I agree with that idea to
Level win absolutely perfectly.
kick that shell into the pipe. I mean, I know he's
It'll
got to
make
get
your
rid of it,
disaster.
but it's dangerously close to just a bad place to get rid of it. If it bounces off that pipe back at you, I mean, oh, there goes your cape.
So what do you do to calm down during your runs? Like, I'm actually kind of embarrassed when I do my races because I have to talk myself through every single trick and every single stage.
Yeah, I need to do that sometimes too. It just distracts you from the pressure and stops you from thinking about what you're actually doing, which is, you know, oh god, I'm in a race. Is the tournament race? Everybody's watching. I've got to do this.
I started out with fast fly, but I corrected it to something
Try playing your
else.
significant other while doing this.
Were things being thrown during that race?
No,
No.
absolutely not. It was a good, clean race on both sides.
Mrs. Cab is usually worrying on the couch while I'm like freaking out about these.
Aww.
Funny thing is, then you get worried about somebody worrying about you, and then it's, oh god, it just loops.
Well, at least you got somebody there for you if you get sick. If I get sick, I got a bucket at best.
I've got the bucket nearby. And the thing I almost needed her for in the first tournament race was I really didn't like the way my Super Nintendo controller was acting. I had her like digging through the drawers to find a backup one just in case.
Alright, so as we're entering into Vanilla Fort, one of the things, especially with this level, I always get nervous about is Reznor, because lately I've been getting a nasty flame pattern from him, and it's difficult to tell when it's okay and when it's not, because even if the first one doesn't shoot its flame off, sometimes if the second one shoots it off at the right angle, you're gonna lose your power-up. Now here, not so big a deal as long as you hold on to your Fire Flower, because you can get a cape in Butterbridge 1, but the cost of dying to these Reznors are ridiculous.
And going through this level just takes so long with the water. ReaperGoblin gets a nice solid fast Reznor.
Nice. He's also ahead of his splits by 5.8 seconds. Very nice split for ReaperGoblin.
I've got him at -8.
Yeah, I got him minus 8.1.
Minus 5 from Morton.
I have minus 2.1 now. I'm seeing like previous segment.
Oh yeah, that's the previous segment time.
Oh, okay. Still not bad.
Your update from the other race is that Panda just had an excellent P-speed through the first part of Forest 1 without a cape. Just as I say that, he jumps right into a Wiggler on Yoshi, but manages to keep his power up and keep going. So yeah, check out Rezi's stream and see what's going on there.
Sounds like a sporting event where the thing comes up and the other scores are there.
Yeah, this is the out-of-town scoreboard. I almost wish I had them in a separate race, so like during the cutscenes we could just check in with them.
Or you put like a little tracker on the bottom of the screen and that thing comes up at like so many minutes past the hour.
Just have like a bottom line that like just shows race times from the rest of the day.
Yeah.
5 frame rules behind my PB, thank you.
Well, if we're gonna sound like, you know, we're doing football stuff like on Area 51's preview, might as well go all in, you know? I love what ReaperGoblin is doing right now. He's not goofing off, he's chilling out. Very much hats off to you for not doing any quote-unquote swag BB1 strats. I like that a lot.
Yep.
Let's see if Darb does the same thing. Yeah,
Sure.
Very good. Very good. I approve. I approve of these BB1s. Thank you guys for not doing anything weird and crazy. Okay, so no pipe fly for ReaperGoblin. Let's see if Darb gets it. I don't see him taking off, so I assume he's not going for it.
That out-of-town scoreboard should note now that the other race just had a lead change, and it was all because of clips.
Why?
I'm not going to tell you which way. You've got to check Rezi's stream. Meanwhile, we're actually going to get to Ludwig's castle now. Much as you have to keep an eye on the flyover levels and make sure everything goes okay, especially at this level, nothing's going to happen.
It's so. Hmm?
Yeah, just the only thing that could really happen here is Reznor getting in someone's way. But after that, once you like get into the top 20 or 30 players, the next thing to worry about is Ludwig's castle. And here's Reaper's room 2.
All right, here we go.
Darbian also now doing room 1. I don't want to ruin it entirely for Sky right now.
I think. Okay, now I know why I'm behind you. I don't have the actual multi-twitch. Because I'm watching.
Were you watching the?
You're watching the restream?
Yes. After this, can I get the
Ooh,
link?
darn
on
It
TeamSpeak?
should. You should have it in TeamSpeak
Someone should
already.
take that
Aw,
save.
man, I feel dumb right now. Oh god, I got
Reaper-
so hyped for this race. I forgot the most practical part.
ReaperGoblin bops Ludwig, no problem. Darbian.
Darbian's not going for the backup cape.
He doesn't need the backup cape. Forest 1 can be done pretty easily no cape, as actually the other stream demonstrated. There's going to be some time lost, though, for, you know, the power-up animations, getting the cape back, and everything else. But keeping fire to get Ludwig is really the important part. The backup cape in Ludwig's, I think, actually loses time overall. I like now there's a multi-twitch for the 2 commentaries. I think what needs to happen now is somebody needs to restream the restreams.
Okay, I got it now. I got the right times. Now I can legitimately.
About 17:10 for Reaper. Said that as he was really at like 17:07, but you know.
I knew I should have practiced the P-speed strats here.
Why are one of the streams offline?
Shouldn't be. Oh
Just add
no,
another
that's because
O to Star of Doom.
there's an extra O in Doom.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah,
fine.
let's just go.
Darbian doesn't have P speed. Classic mistake there with the throw the shell, hold the run button again, shoot a fireball at the shell.
Nice, keeping us cool through this. I'm very impressed here.
He's keeping his cool. Like, Darbian is unflappable on many levels. The most emotion people have said we've really ever seen out of him. I mean, like, you see some emotion out of Darbian. He's not an emotionless, like, piece of wood. But,
Just look at my
Knock on wood.
my offline pick. He's actually got a pretty funny face on him.
yeah. But the most, like, the angriest I think we've ever seen him was when he said, "How is that not sub 5?" going through Mario 1. ReaperGoblin, by the way, easy every time.
Very nice.
And he has that ice block.
Alright, Darv, let's see what you can do.
Also easy every time. I thought he was about to get RNG'd out. ReaperGoblin in a little bit of trouble now. He lost his cape, didn't get the fire, so he's got to go through this and hope he doesn't get bopped. And he got that extra cheap. He escapes the level, but he's going to need to go back for a cape.
If Darbian
I
can
would
just
not
hold
want
on
to
to the
read
powers up, he's
Reaper
good.
Goblin's lips right now.
I mean, you figure there's always going to be something's going to go wrong in a race. So this is where he's got to try and make it up. He's going to go to Forest 1 to get his cape.
Do you agree or disagree with that, Kev?
I agree with it.
You agree with it?
I am a Forest of Illusion 1 acolyte. If I lose my cape, I go here. It's not that hard to do this level no cape to the halfway point. And then if in the unfortunate event you do need to come back for more capes, you can just go right back there to midway. It's easy.
I wonder if Darbian knows he's ahead right now. Oh, yep, somebody just told him.
I'm not sure he's paying attention to chat.
No, I wouldn't be either. That's a good point.
Oh no. Just watching the other race, somebody just made a big mistake. There's going to be some
Well, it must be
separation
someone
down
I
there.
can't see.
Oh, here come the Roy flies
Here
for
come
us.
Roy flies.
Oh my god, I thought he went too late.
Ooh,
doing, Darb?
Good.
ReaperGoblin also doing it the last minute.
Reaper's good.
I did not feel comfortable with
Well,
that fly
I'm
at all.
happy that this race wasn't separated by Roy Fly. That's really relieving to me.
Yeah, Darbian saying he
Didn't he?
did not feel comfortable at all. Look at that heart rate. Somebody check on this man. He missed his cape. He did it too late.
No.
Please don't give me any updates. I'm too distracted.
Darb, do you know your CI1 strats?
I don't know
That
what I'm
is
gonna
why
do
I
here.
always grab the cape before the whistle.
Always
Like,
grab
people
that
are giving
cape
me crap
immediately.
about that today.
I mean, that's why you do it.
I jump
I
up
don't know
and
what
get
I'm
my
gonna do
cape.
here.
Yeah. There are no capes in Chocolate Island 1. As a level, it's
gonna have to continue on.
really hard. So there's Darbian. He says he's going to continue on. Sky, what do you think of that?
I disagree.
Set-
I go up to BB. No, yeah, I go up to BB2. I get the cape. I cut my losses. If I'm Darbian, you know, you have the skills to be able to go with a cape. And I'm sure all it would take would be one mistake. Go get the cape. You'd be at least a bit secure. This is, let's see if, you know, we'll put a trademark on this if fortune favors the bold here.
There you go. That's what I was waiting for. Reaper gets that pipe fly. I thought he didn't have it with that extra step. Darbian going right by the Yoshi. Don't know if that's advised right here. There's your lead. Oh my god.
Oh!
Reaper
Holding
Goblin
line B
grabbing
there is
the
not
star-
enough. You also
the
can't
Skyville
press
cape.
right.
Meanwhile,
Now I know
Darbian
that.
just fell short there.
That cannon is a little fickle. That's one of the other reasons to take a Yoshi to that point in the race. Is if you get
can
that
always
Yoshi,
ditch him.
you can ditch Yoshi there.
Now, if Darby wants to stay alive, it is imperative that he holds onto this mushroom until the middle block in Choco Ghost House. That is so important right now.
He does not go for that springboard.
Oh, I don't know
Reaper
if I agree
is
with him
barely
not
getting
picking
that
the
door.
springboard.
Yeah, I think he thinks he just needs the time right now.
Meanwhile, Reaper Goblin,
It's
very
imperative
nice
that I
Choco
keep
Ghost
this-
House getting that
this
swag
big.
fly coming out the exit. Nice level, Reaper. Whew.
I don't think I've seen that strat to open up Chocolate Island 2. I like it though.
Okay. Meanwhile, Darbian, no flight in Choco Ghost House due to the fact that he had to grab that cape. So, at this point, Darbian can stabilize. Now here's another question.
Alright, now
You're
we're
behind
back
as
on
it is.
track.
Do you go for the extra cape
that
in
was a
Chocolate
horrible,
Secret, or
horrible
because you're
detour.
behind, do you just hope to be bold again?
I've heard it said, I think even by LinkedIn, backup cape is never a bad idea in a race.
Yeah.
But at the same time, he needs
to
the
make some
time.
ground up.
He's got to keep going.
I mean, this race is not over yet by a long shot. We've seen the
No
lead get
chocolate
exchanged
Yoshi
a
for
couple of times
Darbian.
here.
No midway in room 1 for Reaper Goblin, but no problems either.
I still don't think, as long as you have a cape, or even two capes for that matter, I really don't think you need the midway tape in Chocolate Secret.
Who was it in just our previous
Do my
race?
best, Muha.
Well, had a lot of Chocolate Secret trouble.
I'm trying to remember.
This could be a
Or
horrible.
maybe that might have been Volpe as well in the first race this evening.
I'm nervous about this right now.
Now, out of everybody here, including you, Cam, you, Conster, how many people go for the risky strat at the beginning of Chocolate Secret because it's lazy and easy?
I don't even know what the lazy strat is compared to the safe one.
You go down into the pit, and you go midway between the two chucks and pray one of them doesn't throw a football at you.
Oh god, I don't do that.
That is a
I
fortune
think I've
favors the
done
bold
that a few
strat.
times.
Some people trying to be a little
Ooh,
too
somebody
bold
just
down
died
there.
on the other race.
Yeah. It was an ill-advised attempt to go a little faster in Wendy's there. So despite the fact the other race actually started 5 minutes earlier, this is, I mean, no offense to them, of course, but just the caliber of this top 16. We're about to pass the race that started 5 minutes sooner.
You didn't get the quick cycle for the crushers.
He's through room 1, and Darbian's not even in the castle yet. Wendy is really the hardest level left. And no problems in room 2.
Losing that cape and that death cost a good chunk of time.
3 cycles, not easy peasy.
Alright, so
Yep. Darbian also with a good 3 cycle Wendy.
Darbian really isn't that far behind. He's one mistake away from being able to catch up again.
Going back to get the cape by a few seconds.
ReaperGoblin, meanwhile,
Due to
on a
my
nice steady 34
rustiness and
pace,
no
which
cape
is really good
strats.
for a race.
I think we just got a forfeit in the other race.
Oof. Yeah, I saw a reset there.
Yeah.
I'm significantly.
Was that
this
Panda
was one of
Bear?
the key moments that I wanted to
It
check.
was.
I'm significantly behind now.
That's tough, and you'll hear me say this time and again, you know, PB,
may
yes,
have
it
to
tells us
attempt
some
the
things about the player, but it doesn't
sandbar,
tell the entire
just 'cause
story,
there's
and
no
that's
other way I
why
could
this
win.
tournament's so interesting.
I probably started learning this game maybe 2 weeks before the tournament.
Is that going to be an upset in the bracket? Because Aaron earlier was just saying we haven't really had a lot of those at all in the entire bracket.
Reaper going for the 2nd star.
I can't say I blame him at this point. You know somebody's on your tail.
He still has quite the lead, though. According to Star of Doom splits, Aaron, he has a 35-43.
Not bad.
Not bad,
though,
certainly. This race, though, like down there, that's it's crazy the times that are coming out of that race. Orb.
Or
The other race has been kind of a mess of mistakes and like back and forth. It's been kind of fun to actually watch.
Oh yeah.
I hope the Resi stream is going well. Iris with the host, thank you.
Thank you, Virus.
You'll
Didn't
stave
he
off your.
race tonight?
Hmm?
Did he race tonight?
I don't know. As far as I know, this is the last scheduled race of the night.
Yeah.
Yeah, Panda definitely had a bit of a rage quit if you were watching. He had a
I don't
few
see
too many
any
deaths
way
in
with him where
Wendy's
he is. I
and
don't-
just
I
decided he had had
have to
enough.
flip.
Room 2
Man,
at Wendy's
Reaper.
is horrible.
Reaper's gonna waste some time.
Ooh. Ooh. Does fortune favor the bold? That puts him even. What do you think, Cab?
That's not really even, but it definitely gives Darbian a decent chunk of time back.
It gives Darbian some time to catch back up.
It's a lot of time to come
he's
back.
grabbing the backup cape. I don't know how much I agree with that.
Well, supposedly that cape is free. That's what everybody tells me.
Wait, he did something. He died.
Oof. That's why
I'm
I
not
don't think
going
it's
for it
free.
now.
ReaperGoblin barely made that.
I like that Darbian said I'm not going for it now.
Oh, but the stream is so far behind that I'm still actually behind.
This is a close one, folks. I'm
I
looking forward to
shouldn't
seeing
have
how this
actually
unfolds.
made my decision based on the restream.
Very nice. So they're about 12 seconds apart. It looks like an entire sandbar cycle, but that's it. That's all that separates these two runners right now.
I thought I had taken the lead back, but I'm still...
And it looks like Star
Behind,
Doom is on
not by as
Sandbar as
much.
well.
Reaper has passed the Star of Doom. Darbian is frames ahead of Star of Doom.
Now Bob Ford is going to determine this race.
Bob Fort is the first thing that's left in the way. The other is going to be Cape Kill with these runners. They can, I think they can both do it. If either one loses a cape, they're in range now where that would make it interesting.
ReaperGoblin going for P strats. Let's see. He gets it. Ooh,
Oh.
I don't know how much I would like to. Oh my gosh, Reaper. This is
Darbian
ridiculous.
has forced to retreat, and he's not going to get that cape back. Oh, okay, he got it.
He just barely got it.
I really thought it was going to... As
Oh!
Darbian runs off.
That's it.
Ah, Darb.
Oh, he knows now at least that that's going to do it.
I used to know how to do this.
Darbian does still know how to do that. What you're seeing right now is kind of the same small strats that LinkDead used against him a year and a half ago.
It's appropriate considering.
And it's still beautiful every time I see it.
I'll tell you something though. If
I have not
Darbian ends
seen
up in the
anybody pull
losers
that
bracket,
off.
he's
Hang
gonna
on.
clean house there.
Yeah, Darbian in a loser's bracket is very dangerous. Darbian in any bracket is dangerous. You can't get the Reznor quick kill small.
Oof.
Now let's just beat the game.
Meanwhile, ReaperGoblin looks like he's gonna have a pretty good time in this race.
Mm-hmm.
Phase 1 done for ReaperGoblin.
Star of Doom with, assuming he finishes the game at this point, with the forfeit on the other side, Star of Doom will move on to play Meebrams in losers bracket round 4. Darbian, if I can find this. Darbian's actually, oddly enough, in the chain where Star of Doom is a possible opponent. Darbian will play one of Star of Doom, Meebrams, Combat, Quite Super Mario, or Griever Lionheart.
A lot of people.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people behind him in the losers
I
bracket.
don't even get to do cake.
I would guess Meebrams is going to come out of that, probably beating Quite Super Mario in the match just before him. And ReaperGoblin will get a shot at LinkDead.
It's gonna be a tough one.
That will do it, 34-45 for Reaper.
Oh my gosh, if that was the race that Off had played, Off got a 34-44. Oh man.
Well, the question there is, would he have still gone for the Crusher skip?
That's true. That was a wonderful race to watch. We had a real treat here. Thanks to
even
both the
remember it.
racers. And again, I would expect to see
I don't
both
think
of these
I wasn't
racers
supposed
quite
to
a bit.
destroy
So
that
ReaperGoblin
mechanism,
and
though.
Darbian. If for some reason ReaperGoblin gets moved to the losers
So it
bracket by
should still
LinkedIn,
work the
expect to
same.
see him around for a while too. These runners are not going anywhere anytime soon.
Definitely.
Cap, thanks for letting me be here to do some commentary on this. This was wonderful.
Anytime. You're buying the wings now, right? That was the deal?
Maybe.
Okay.
If there's a pregame special there, maybe. I suppose we could record like some kind of like video
long
message
time
and
since
put
I've
it on
done
Twitter.
this. Oh, I think that worked.
The only thing is at Wild Wings, I'm not a fan of just the fries at all. I'll go for the buffalo chips.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Too bad I'm not gonna be able to join you guys at SGQ.
As Darbian's wrapping this up, and we're gonna watch that. I'm sure he's got it. By the way, Star of Doom actually just finished 40-48. Congrats to Star of Doom.
Star Doom.
One more question.
Yeah.
Favorite wing sauce?
Oh man, that's. You know, I sampled the hot sauce a little bit last time, and I actually kind of like the type of hot sauce that they have. It's nice.
Like
I'd probably go with spicy garlic.
spicy garlic, so good. Because
no
it's so
claps.
wrong.
No claps from ReaperGoblin. DQ.
No
That's
claps.
it. Everybody go home.
Darbian wrapping up just under 37, 36-35 on his stream. Heart rate just plummeted a little bit.
It's not a very good run.
Well,
Now,
Darbian
guys,
gets the
too,
claps.
please make sure not to forget, Aaron and Author will be doing their race at Summer Games Done Quick. I don't know if we're going to be able to broadcast that, but oh my gosh, will that be a good one to watch in person.
I lost cape during the cuts.
Worst case, even if it's like from the casual room or the practice
And
room,
you get looked
I
away
should
for a
have my good camera with me. The only problem with
I
that
was looking at
thing
something in
is
chat.
I heard there's like some regulation that like if it records more than 30
And I
minutes of
realized I
video,
had
it's
never
considered a
deployed my
video
cape, so I
camera and
deployed
has
tried
like
to jump
weird
off
other
quickly,
things
but it
attached
was
to
too
it at
late
that point.
No.
And that's why these like cameras cut off their movies at 29
assume that
minutes
the
and
two-
59 seconds.
40 deaths would have happened regardless.
So I'll have to like cut off the video during the
Without
Ludwood
the cape
cutscene
loss would've-
and say like find out what happens next, and we'll run an ad or
Wouldn't have
something.
changed the outcome. I have no reason to make Mario clap.
Anyways,
monster.
thank you to everybody in
Darbian
chat here
did
tonight
get the
too, in the cab
claps.
chat. We really appreciate your support. Thank you so much, and Cab, you're getting close to 1,000 followers here. I'm excited for you.
Yeah, that 1,000 follower special is gonna be a thing. Not sure what. Yeah, Reaper Goblin's in
after
chat.
SGQ.
Congratulations on the win. And good luck against LinkDead. I mean, you thought the round of 16 was full of good stuff. Wait till you see the round of 8. Oh god.
Alright, I'm done,
Ooh.
people.
Still got one more good one at
And the
least,
Soraya.
minimum, in the round of 16. That Auth Aaron race is going to be amazing.
Yeah. Oh man.
Good night, everyone.
Hey, I'm looking around to see who we have. Just about every stream I see as Mario World Up is one we're either watching or it's in the other race. Hello?
Hello.
So,
Oh, okay. We're gonna wait a little bit here. Star of Doom, thank you for the host.
Thank you.
And Darbian, what
Yeah.
happened?
I got distracted by something in chat
Oh.
and realized I never deployed my cape.
That
That's how I lost it.
Ah.
ooh.
that was the race.
Well, I'll assume the Bob Fort death would have happened regardless.
Even
So that means
then,
the cape loss wasn't the direct cause of the outcome.
true.
Mm-hmm.
A good race.
Very much so.
It was a
Great
good
job,
race.
Did he go for the sandbar clip?
He did.
Yeah.
Why?
We're
I don't
wondering
know.
the same thing.
Like
I
I was
was
about to
asking.
go for it, and I thought I would check just to make sure he didn't go for it and die. And sure enough, I saw him dying, so I elected not to do it. But I would have. I was ready to do it.
It would have been amazing if you went for it, got it, and then continued on.
I've never gotten that in a run.
Oh, yeah, I can respect that then. Your decision to not go for it.
But there was no other way to catch up time had he maintained his lead there. So I would have gone for it just because there was literally no other way I could see myself catching up.
Hmm.
Well, no worries, Darb. I see you going far in the losers bracket right now, but to be honest, that was anybody's race. So you played a tough one, and I expect to see a ton more out of you in the losers bracket. Congratulations again on the time, despite everything that went kind of weird, and we look forward to seeing more of your races.
Thanks. Maybe you and I will meet up.
That would involve me getting past Kakusho.
I got past him in the
Kakusha can
last
always
tournament.
Just decide to sit there and be stubborn on hard clips.
Let me
That's
put it
true.
this way: something nobody ever wants to see in a race, so maybe I got that going for me. Hey, look, it's my face.
Somebody throw it up there.
Oh, Cap, there's you too.
Oh, on yeah.
And CT Conquer.
And Darbian's
Darbian.
there too. Everybody's there.
Oh yeah, there's more cut off to the left.
Let's, get this.
We gotta do another picture, but the problem is we don't have the poster this time.
Did you all get that framed?
We did. It looks gorgeous in our game room. But I want to, if enough Super Mario crew shows up, I want to get like a flag next time. It's a nice picture though. Oh yeah, there's Dram.
Jay Coper's on the far left, behind or to the left of Dram even.
Oh yeah.
How am I still like missing things?
GDF's photoshopped in there.
Did we Photoshop him in?
Huh?
Was he actually Photoshopped in?
No, he was there, but it looks photoshopped.
Why is XSplit being so... Oh, you know what it is? Because the way it's fading out, I'm thinking it's not part of the window.
I showed up in my pajama pants that night to support Link Dad.
If you told me that, I had my pajama pants nearby. Does Aaron look super buff?
Let's see. Oh yeah. Aaron's jacked in that picture.
He does, actually. Like, looking in the back, where is he? Where is he? He's right there in the front.
Yeah, he's in there in the front. He's right next to me, basically. Well, behind
Yeah.
me.
And why do I look like so creepy up there? And that's the only other thing I'm wondering.
I thought that was an intentional face.
I look about the same.
Yeah. So I'm looking through this, trying to figure out where we're gonna go.
Oh, okay.
Who's
hang
the
on.
guy
let me see
behind
what else is in
Dram?
there. Hang on.
Jay Coper
Who's,
or the other guy?
Oh, we have Bearded Man.
The guy in the jacket.
Oh, that's Jay Coper.
Oh, there's
Oh,
also
that's it.
Panga.
That's Panga?
Panga's doing Banzai Mario. No, Panga's not in the picture. He'll be in the one in January, but I'm saying Panga's streaming right now, too.
Yeah, I see what you mean. GDF looks photoshopped in.
Yeah.
GDF is not photoshopped.
No,
I assure you he was
I
in
know
my
he was
picture.
there, but it looks photoshopped.
Let's get Panga. Somebody link Panga's channel if he's doing Mario World.
He's doing Banzai Mario World, but that's close enough. We should have a raid message about him being a responsible man. I would have done a race tonight if Ribbed and Ron would have raced. Like, I would have legit been like, let's do this tonight, but...
Right here, right now, on Wednesday night, no Star World. Oh my God, King!
Let me check the bracket one more time just to be sure, but Ribbed and Ron are taking forever. Like, I legit wanted to do it, and I might not be able to until I get back from SGDQ. Yeah, Ribbed and Ron haven't played yet. This is officially not my fault.
Yeah, Ron Nation's first race was actually quite... It was full of swag. Would watch again.
There was item fly involved.
I intentionally put it at the beginning of the YouTube playlist for this tournament, so that I'm building up slowly.
Oh, Aaron says he's also streaming in 5 if we want to do like a split thing.
Alright, you can just go over to Aaron's then.
Yeah, that's fun.
Alright, Aaron, we'll stall for time while you set up your stream.
Go for it, Aaron. So this picture, though.
This picture. So yeah, I'm slowly putting together all the races on the YouTubes. And yeah, Raw Nation with all that swag. I just put that at the front of the list. It was an early round match anyway, so it makes sense to put there.
Okay, so who's behind Paco? Not Jim's friend. The guy
That's
who's
Golden.
next to.
That is Golden.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of hiding back there
He
behind the
didn't
green
see
switch.
his face 'cause it's all covered up by Paco.
The Darb was
Who's-
96, huh?
I,
Who's-
you
who's
cut
the
my
guy
time
who
at
had
96,
CT?
and then I'll cut yours.
What's yours?
I don't. Let me check. It's like just under a 130.
I could cut that. I could plausibly
Oh yeah, I'm
cut
sure
that.
you could.
I got a 130 like 16 right now, so I can definitely. I can cut that.
129.31.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
challenge accepted.
Darbian, in good news, we probably won't have that laggy ass fourth stream for SSS squared.
Good.
Virus, you're not in this picture, are you? Virus, when are we gonna get a picture with you?
We need to get Virus out of GDQ first.
Yeah, we gotta get Virus in this.
I wonder if the SMW crew at 2016 AGDQ will be bigger than this one.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna get a flag. My theory is there's gonna be way more of us, so we need a bigger thing to hold.
Oh man.
And the flag might go on the ceiling. That's what I'm thinking. Either on the ceiling or in one of the
You
doorways.
can make it a donation incentive for the flag.
Well, I don't know. I kind of want that swag thing in my apartment.
Well, if we get a flag, you realize like we're gonna end up holding that up behind the couch a little bit.
Oh yeah, yeah. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna put on it, and flags aren't cheap either, so I want to make sure it's something really good. It'll definitely say SMW AGDQ 2016, but I don't know what graphic we're gonna use yet.
Are
It's
you
probably gonna
dying
be
to the
good luck,
fire?
keep cave, have fun, or good luck, have fun, keep cave will probably be the quote. I don't know who we're gonna quote for that because I have no clue who said it first. But,
Fortune
favors
you-
the bold.
Put Fortune favors the bold, author blues.
Fortune favors the bold.
Here's the thing.
That's good.
If the unthinkable happens, and they actually do need to get another Mario World race on the stream, I figure we get that Aaron Author Blues match on the main stream, and at that point, with us calling the race, we like just get the whole crowd lined up so that whenever either of us says, and as we all know, we just get the whole room to say "Fortune favors the bold," at which point Author Blues gets a lot of nickels.
Wait, do we owe Author Blues money every time we say Fortune favors the bold?
Yes, every time you say "Fortune favors the bold," Author Blues makes a nickel.
No! I've said that way too many times.
No, it sucks that when you say "Fortune favors the bold," you lose money.
Oh man. I thought about having a swear can on my stream. And then putting that towards the GDQ.
Bob Saget means you put in $1.
No, that's not a swear though. I mean like a real swear.
I
But
know
you-
some people have like a swear jar for every time
If
they
it was
swear
Bob
on stream.
Saget, I would freaking be able to afford the GDQ in like 2 months.
No, Paco. Author Blues is just that tall.
Paco knows that he's there.
Yeah, now you see where I'm about 5'5", Oth's about 6'6". Now granted I'm kneeling, mind you, but Oth is about 6'6" and I'm about 5'1".
Yeah, he made me look short, and I'm 6'2".
All right, Aaron, are you streaming yet? Can we bounce over to this? We've stalled for time. Okay, he's streaming.
Alright, he's streaming.
All right, let's go over there.
Alright,
Go,
that's
Buggy.
fun.
Will
Thank
be
you so
my
much
call,
everybody for
partner.
stopping by. Thank you, Cav. This was awesome.
Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everyone for
At least
supporting.
this time I can participate in the 96 co-op.
Thanks everyone for supporting the Mario World community and the Mario World tournament. I don't even know if the Final Fantasy IV tournament's going on anymore. I haven't been paying close enough attention, but I do still see tweets about it. So if you're into Final Fantasy IV, catch that tournament as well. Don't forget Mystery Tournament, I think 7 signups are. I think it's Mystery Tournament 7. Signups are going on now.
Oh,
So,
I didn't
And
realize
also,
that.
too, don't forget, Get Yourself Speedrunning is immediately after SGDQ. If you're watching this chat and you're like, I think speedrunning's right for me, join one of those races. They're fun, and they kind of they accomplish the task of getting you into speedrunning. So, at least to the Mario Kart ones, those are fun.
yeah, and in general, feel free to join any of the races, even if you jump in and say, hey, I'm a newbie, what's going on? Okay, we all can probably think of a couple of people in a couple of communities where it's like, they'll just kick you out.
Right after.
But, yeah, just jump into any Mario World race and things will be fine.
Yeah.
I think me, you, Darby, and Dragon started learning Master Sword, and then we just kept going after that.
Yeah,
Then we just kind of stopped.
never be afraid to just jump into these races. So, yeah, go bug Area 51. I think the traditional tournament raid message at this point is SMW crew. So just throw
Okay.
that at them. Have a good evening. Any last thoughts?
Fortune favors the bold.
Indeed.
Keep your frickin' capes.
Also, SGDQ hype, don't miss it. Starting on Sunday. Do not miss a minute of it.
Sunday.
Good night, everybody.
Night, guys.